We have a total of 14 yeses, 0 noes, and so the motion passes.
Now at 5, a monumental moment in the course of this pandemic. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention giving the green light to children 5 to 11 to get Pfizer's COVID vaccine, and millions of doses are already on the way. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for being with us tonight on KRON 4 News at 5. I'm Grant Lotus.
And I'm Catherine Heenan. Vicky Liviakis has the night off. The CDC director has just signed off on the decision for the younger age group. It came just hours after an advisory panel voted to do the same thing. We
have team coverage from the announcement itself to how the Bay Area is helping children feel more comfortable with the shots.
And KRON 4's Dan Kerman, he's been following all of these developments. He is live in San Francisco. Dan?
That's right. Infectious disease experts we've been talking to say parents should get their kids this shot as quickly as possible, as soon as practical, they are saying. So the bottom line is it will protect kids and it will protect others. Children ages 5 to 11 could likely be rolling up their sleeves by this weekend for their first dose of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. This comes after a CDC panel voted Wednesday to recommend the vaccine, which is 1/3 the dose of the adult version.
Your children should get this vaccine, and they should get it as soon as is practical.
Bay Area infectious disease experts say even though children are less likely than older adults to get severe disease, that's not a reason that they should avoid the shot.
There have been 2.8 million cases reported in children. There have been 8,300 hospitalizations. There have been 90-odd deaths in 5 to 11-year-olds. And this is not a trivial matter.
Infectious disease experts say getting your kids the vaccine also provides additional benefits.
It does decrease transmission to others, and we live in communities with other adults, and it'll help bring down transmission in the community. And third is that, I think that children have been more restricted. In-person learning has been really difficult this last year, and they need to get back to totally normal lives. And with more and more of us vaccinated, they can get back to normal life.
While there have been instances in older children of myocarditis, which is an inflammation of the heart, they say the benefits more than outweigh this very rare occurrence.
It's an exceptionally rare complication. It's on the order of 4 per 100,000 doses or so. And it starts and it drops off as the farther you get away from 16 to 17.
Now, infectious disease experts are also telling us about the space between the doses. Typically with Pfizer, it's 3 weeks, and that is what is recommended at this point. But Bay Area infectious disease specialists say they would recommend you talk to your pediatrician about it. And in fact, the two we spoke with recommend a difference between the first and the second shot for children between 4 weeks and 8 weeks. They think that will have a better efficacy down the line. That's the latest live in San Francisco. Dan Kerman, KRON 4 News.
So Dan, the CDC director, Rochelle Walensky, just signed off on this minutes ago. Is that the final step before kids actually are eligible to be vaccinated?
Well, it's a final step in many parts of the United States. Here in California and with various western states, there's a Western States Vaccine Advisory Panel that's been in place for some time now. They will also have to do a sign-off on this, but we know that the doses have been ordered. We know that they are already being shipped, and we know that this advisory panel often acts very quickly. So again, it is very possible that children will be able to get this vaccine before the weekend.
All right, sounds good. Dan Kerman, live for us tonight. Thank you for that live report.
Thank you, Dan. And Dan's talking about things moving quickly. The approval process for the younger age group that has been unfolding in under 2 weeks. A look at the timeline. October 22nd, providers submitted vaccine requests to California to have the doses needed for 5 to 11-year-olds. On the 26th, an FDA advisory committee approved the Pfizer vaccine for that group. The agency authorized the emergency use. That was last Friday. And today, the CDC approved the vaccine for 5 to 11-year-olds, as we've heard. And if everything goes according to plan, it might be available as early as tomorrow or Thursday.